there's a rider or whatever you call it for insurance, just an add-on. Give some kind of over the top. Zig Ziglar used to say, and then some. Give what you have to and then some, right? Never quote the investment until they have agreed that that is what they're looking for. So that's why it's important to get that agreement all the time. If you ask that, then you can go for the close here in just a little bit. Never quote the investment until you have shared how your company is different than any other company. Okay? Never quote the investment until you have explained exactly how you're going to solve their problem. Quote the investment and then somebody say it. Zip it. I have seen so many salespeople talk themselves out of a sale because, and I didn't finish the whole story about that one. I actually got two stories mixed up. The one lady that that said we were too expensive, I just looked at her and I said, yeah. I didn't say a word. And she stared at me for about 2 minutes, right through me. And she went into that justification station, and she was juggling all of these things around. And I sit there and I just looked at her. It was awkward for me, but she wasn't even noticing me, I don't believe. And we were just there for about 2 minutes. And if I would have jumped in and said, you know, we do have a discount for this month, I would have shut that sale down. And so instead I just sat there. And she finished her conclusion of justification. And you know what she said? She said, okay, I'll take it. Just like that. The first person that speaks after the investment is made loses. You want to try it? I'm going to quote something for $1,200 to you. The investment is $1,200. Would you like to put this on a MasterCard or Visa?
I want to think about it.
Right? And I know it seems awkward, but you have to force yourself to go there, to just simply, yeah. Or, and I'm going to show you here in just a little bit, 5 ways to overcome objections. One of the best things that I could have done at that point when she said I need to think about it, I should have said, so you need to think about it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Repeat everything that they say. If they say yeah, say yeah in a question form. And pretty soon you're going to get it out of them and say, yeah, because, you know, my kids, I got so much stuff going on. Oh, so
to overcome their objection.
Absolutely. So you have a lot of things going on with your kids?
They do.
Okay. You do? Okay, so what is it? Okay, you get the point, and it's really hard to role play when it's not in a real situation, but I promise you it doesn't seem awkward when you're in a live situation, and it's actually a dialogue. But if you repeat everything that they say in a question form, you're going to get to that objection really quickly. All right, so simply ask for the sale, and I just like the guy on the website, he said, do you want to put this on a MasterCard or a Visa? And I said, whatever, I'm just going to buy it. Let's do it right now. And so you simply ask for the sale. 5 ways to overcome price objections. Review the value. Now if you do this process correctly, and again, we went flying through this. This is usually a half-a-day workshop for this process. So we spend a lot more time on it. But if you do this process correctly, you should not have any objections during the process. They should come only after the investment is made. And the objections is going to be about the price. Okay? So, 5 ways to overcome price objections. Review the value. Mrs. Smith, based on what you told us earlier, this is what we recommend. You said this is something that you are looking for. Is there any other questions you might have? Okay? So you go back and review the value of your solution that you have provided. Number 2, you can offer payment options. Well, Mrs. Smith, I understand that we're a little more expensive than some other companies. Did you know that we have terms that you can pay this once a month until it's paid off, or some kind of term option? That's the second way. And you need to do this in this order. okay? And again, download these slides by Edge 1 to 41411, and you can get all of this. So offer payment options. Number 3, offer a referral reward program. Ms. Smith, did you know, and I know you're not Mrs. Smith, did you know that we have a referral reward program where you actually don't have to pay for anything if you refer us enough? Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yes.
Absolutely. Free cleaning, you know, whatever your referral reward program is. 4th one is downsell. How many of you know what a downsell is? How many of you know? Good. How many of you know what an upsell is? Do you want fries with that? Right? And downsell is what I did to that lady. Said, take off the back room and the windows. You know, somebody comes into a BMW dealership and says, I want the biggest, baddest machine that you have, the newest model BMW. And when you show them the investment, whoa, well, okay, maybe what you would rather have would be the beginning model. You downsell them into the price point that they're looking for. And number 5 is offer a free trial offer, and you have to figure that out, whatever your free trial offer is. Ours is, we'll clean 1 room for free, just so you can see exactly what we do. So you need to figure out some kind of free trial offer for your customers that you can let them experience your service. Does that make sense? And again, I feel bad. We rushed through this. We went through it really fast. I am out of time. Thank you so much. You were great. Listen, I speak to hundreds of groups. Thank you. I speak to hundreds of groups, and I can tell you that this group today, by far, was the most recent. Thank you. God bless you.